I'm seeing a lot of Leisure Suit Paris. I like it. I'm seeing a lot of Worf chat. I go where you go. Let's go, Worf. We're there. Worf and a site. Fantastic. Right. Let's do that. Mr. CH76. Thank you for joining.
7-6 suited.
7-6 suited.
Come on, as a poker player.
Yes.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Uh-huh.
There was a poker player a long time ago in a former life. I've managed to make it to the other side of the tables. So the last year was an existential crisis. I run a couple of poker rooms at casinos, and well,
business is not booming.
I was furloughed for quite a while. Just in time for you guys to start your stream. So, I mean, it actually worked out serendipitously. Got me through some rather tough times, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
In the arms of an angel. That's the tagline for Timeline Stocks. So what can we call you? Because 7-6 suited is sort of a mouthful.
7-6 is fine, or 7.
Okay.
6, either way. Yeah.
First of all, thank you very much for a generous, huge donation, which
thank you
blew us
very
past our first. We said 500. We really didn't know what to expect, and you sort of blew us away with that. So thank you very much for that.
No, thank you very much.
Welcome. Glad to do it. I ended up with 1,070,000 honor when the honor sale hit Tuesday. So it came out to roughly $270. I think it was a little under, so I just rounded up.
Fantastic. No, thank you very much for that. The updated donation goal for anyone, if we can get to $600, you can pick Autos for Gold. But yes.
A couple more donations before we get started. From Stars and Garters, who says, I saw a Worf that wasn't taken and beholden. I'm disappointed. Well, maybe you'll get one to do one later, Stars. And another donation from Shyporn. I can't believe this fundraiser isn't for the 1988 horror classic Child's Play. Why would you focus on the sequels? The franchise flounders for a decade until Bride of Chucky, and then it's off the rails entirely. Thank you, Shyporn.
If we could just get a running commentary of Child's Play throughout the stream, I'll be very happy.
Remember, folks, any donation, no matter how small, and we're legally obligated to read off anything appropriate that you put in the description.
Emphasis on appropriate on that one.
Okay, so you have some pulls locked and loaded, Seven?
Absolutely. I saved my 10K of gold, and I obviously got the whole daily slate of the 40Ks.
Nice.
So I'm glad to run through those.
Well, with over 1 million at the start, I certainly hope that you saved a few for us.
Managed to. It wasn't easy. Although this is the first time I've been on my computer since we had the test stream on Wednesday. I like I mentioned on the stream then, I am moving 700 miles from Toledo, Detroit down to Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm in a good friend's basement who's letting me suck up all the Wi-Fi for this.
Well, best of luck with that move. I think Idle has some experience with that as well.
Oh, yes. Don't do it in the snow. That's all I can say. That's hard work.
I definitely got lucky because it was supposed to actually take place a little bit earlier.
Stars and Garters in chat says, compliment him on his beard, you fools.
It's very nice.
It is a very glorious beard. It certainly outpaces ours, which, by the way, Idle, you're looking a little baby face today. Is that for the children as well?
That was, I think that was from, my wife was getting at me a little bit. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? There we go. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. The wife was getting at me a bit, so I said, okay, I'll shave, and then usually I just sort of do a quick whiz round, but no, this time
What's going on here?
I'm a bit further. Are you okay there? We're having all sorts of technical difficulties tonight.
Yes.
You crashed?
My Star Trek timelines did.
Ah, okay.
Well, while you load it back up, why don't you tell us how long you've been playing for in order to build that amount of honor?
I think I started off December 2019.
Okay.
And managed to the previous honor sale between now and then, I think there's been one, maybe two. I really didn't go whole hog. I certainly spent, but nothing like that. I figured it was still a developing roster, but the previous honor sale, which is obviously quite a while ago, I still early game.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to see going whole hog to just fill up what was then a pretty empty set of crew quarters.
But now you have your
Every
sea
spot was
legs
too
under
dear.
you, huh?
Pretty much.
So December 2019, that would have been the big TOS mega. Do you remember any part of the original series mega? Would have
Really?
been Garth of Izar.
Yes, that was Garth of Izar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Torpedo McCoy.
Very
and,
good one to start on, definitely. That was a very good mega.
Yeah, Garth helped me out quite a bit actually, and ended up becoming my first fully
Immortal.
fused,
Yeah.
immortalized legendary.
Good start.
So I assume you're a fan of the shows. Which one was your favorite? Which series?
Wow. I love the original series, and I'm old enough to have seen every single movie in its first initial run. Old enough to have seen either the original series or the animated series, except in syndication. And yeah, original series definitely holds a very special place in my heart. I mean, Star Trek's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I mean, those are just really, really good movies. They hold up well. As far as captains, I'm a Cisco fan. Such a layered
nice.
character.
Very.
Oh yeah. He's
Avery Brooks is a fellow Rutgers alum, so I mean that's always a good thing.
Okay. Well, let's get started then on some of your polls.
Let's do it.
All right.
We have a donation in from Spocklet Chips. Great name, by the way. He says, for the kids, Timeline Stalks has been a bright point during this pandemic, and I want to say thank you for bringing joy each week to those that watch. A fun game, a great community in Star Trek. What more could one ask for? Thank you, Spocklet
Nice.
Chips.
Thank you,
That's a
Spock.
good name. All right. Ready to fire away?
Let's do it. Oh, hang on, I'm just reconnecting. There we go. Yep, we're ready.
All right. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a good Riker, and that's not a bad Dax.
I want to say two costume crew. I probably shouldn't only talk about collections today, but
Well, Riker is holodeck enthusiast as well. If you want to add that to the choice.
Yeah, I only managed to nab the collections that have the threshold of 25.
all right. Chat's being a couple of jerks saying pick Rogue Kaiwen. Don't listen to those clowns. You can do better than win.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. That was
Stellar-
a strangely drawn character for Louise Fletcher.
Louise Fletcher,
I think
the master of playing villains. Definitely.
they've done a few art updates, and I heard a few people say maybe Kaiwen should be next.
I would agree with that. Wow, Riker or Dax?
Well, then who speaks to you? I know Ida loves Riker.
Yeah. Yeah, extra collection.
I think Chad
Go
is
that
heavy
way.
on the Dax bandwagon at the moment. So what part of the game do you try to prioritize? Is it events? Is it collections? Is it voyages?
Wish I could say it was any one. I'd probably dabble. It's mostly events. So but I'm actually back to work. Events have definitely taken a back seat. Now it's a collection. All that time I would powerhouse through events with whatever chronotons I had managed to save, but now weekends are my prime time at the casino. So yeah, it doesn't really work out well for me.
Well, I think all of Chet is on the Dax bandwagon, and I think these two hosts would probably go with Riker. So who do you want to disappoint, and who do you want to have friends for life?
Oh wow!
Well, let me put it like this: if you
considering
don't choose Riker, I'm not sharing this lovely cheesecake my wife just brought to me. So
Oh, well, I'm a sucker for cheesecake.
Oh, Riker it is then.
You had me at cheesecake.
Here you go, have a spoon. Look, there you are.
Nice.
I'm sure when chat comes on, they're welcome to rebuttal.
The cheesecake pushed it over the edge. I mean, geez, they got to understand that.
Good timing, good timing.
All right, let's go with the 40Ks.
Ooh, double Kirk.
Well, I immortalized him from the campaign.
By the way, anyone who has Kaiopaka in their drinking game, that is 2 shots for you.
Oh, we didn't say that. We should have done that. She has some gauntlet use,
Yeah.
but...
Well, it's an easy 3rd star on...
Yeah, I think so. He's great all around.
Good character. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's our decision there.
A couple of donations come in. One from Sawpoint. Thank you very much. No comment. And one from Gazoo, who's in chat. Hello, my favorite spreadsheet monkeys. So what's the plan? Do we let the hoarding begin or spend honor? Or will you wait to see what WRG Ben has to say about the topic? Well, you're asking us in the middle of a sale, so I think most people are enjoying the rewards of hoarding at the moment.
Yeah, it's an interesting
Absolutely.
one.
I know I am. Let's see what we end up with here.
Oh,
That's, yeah,
That's
easy.
the first time I've seen Gary 7 the entire time I've been playing.
Wow,
can
congratulations.
you afford to disappoint the Dax fans twice, though?
Yeah, you can.
7, I think I can.
Okay, so no Amanda Rogers either, huh? You're not a big fan of puppies?
Well, like most humans, I definitely fall for puppies and kittens and stuff. But
Okay.
wow,
No, we won't try to talk you into a bad decision. That's chat's job. So I think you want Gary.
Hard for Dex.
That's a pretty big flex if you
excuse
take
me, I
Dax
mean,
now.
I think they're willing to admit that Gary's going to be worth the pull here.
Mm-hmm.
And that saves me. I mean, he's one of the guys on crew retrieval that I have the right pull stars for to get him without any even money chances. It's 100%.
Well, that's 2 stars.
So, I mean, that saves me. Yeah, exactly. So that. Welcome to the roster.
Hey,
Congratulations. That might be the best one we've seen so far today.
definitely.
I'm flabbergasted. I mean, yeah, that's a strong one.
Ooh. I think costume is the theme of today.
So, do you prefer the Wild West collection or the Arman Bashir collection? This is all collections now, isn't
Kind
it?
of both.
This is what the game is now.
Arman Bashir.
Yeah.
Well, didn't
the originals too, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yes, that's a point.
Didn't Bashir's episode take place in a casino? So I think your job obligates you to take Bashir here.
Yeah.
Certainly does, which is why I use Duchamp as my avatar. Worf just looks incredibly elegant in the white dinner jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're making a friend with Stars and Garters right now.
He did say he was going to wait till this section was over and then he'll jump in, but I can see him leaping in now, just going, yes!
That's excellent. That was definitely an obligation.
Yeah, I know Gazoo's asking about what do we think after the sale. Do we want to keep hoarding or do we want to spend? So I know a lot of people I've talked to are going to do 50-50 because they're not sure they have the willpower to wait until the next one.
Right. May not get a next one. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
I hope they mix it up.
I'm going to stump for Ishariyar here. 'Cause I love the episode. I love the art. I've talked to our buddy Garrick into fully fusing him before, and she's probably got the best power out of the 3 in terms of base and voyages.
Stephen Reed in chat says I'll probably take Archer. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
But then he is he Zindi? He's not part of the Zindi collection, isn't he?
No.
No, should be.
Oh. which is weird. He's main cast. She isn't. She's a good card.
Very good card.
Uh,
And it's Isharia.
yeah.
Now, am I hallucinating, or
finished
did
up.
we have 2 scoundrel megas?
We've had...
Because it was romantic / scoundrel, and then
That's right.
Q / scoundrel.
That's correct, yes.
So she's been pretty useful in those. Archer, of course, has that Engmed combination for voyages if you need it.
You'd have
He
got
doesn't,
Reno, though.
But yeah.
Poor Kraft. He looks like what are those? What was it? Star Trek Insurrection. Those girls that Ruafo has stretch his face, and they're all in those like gold leotards. That's what I think about when I look at Kraft. He's wearing the gold jumpsuit.
Yeah, when Golden was getting his head stretched.
Chat says
Got me into
Ishara, Ishara, Archer, Archer, Ishara. So they're pretty split here.
Split. Main cast. Med is pretty useful.
Yeah, leaning Archer.
Yeah. I think so.
I can see Archer events happening. I know there are a few
Maybe.
people that can't stand Archer, but he is the captain.
Oh no, there seems to be a lot of ruckus online about him reappearing somewhere one of these series, whether it's just for a couple weeks or maybe a long-term thread.
Oh, really?
Is he going to quantum leap onto the show, or how does that work?
He's going to turn into Picard's
no
golem.
idea. Obviously, I mean, keep jumping around in time, it'd be easy for him to show up as a pretty old man. All right, let's see.
So let's see. But between Gary and Archer, now you have 2 cards with animals in them.
It's true.
Was that intentional, or?
Not really. Really, although.
So I'm
that
talking
Riker keeps
Riker
showing up.
for the drinking game. That's 2 shots for Riker.
Mm-hmm. And if you're tracking Troy with a drink in a hand, then there's another
Yeah.
one.
That's the drinking metagame. Anyone who's holding alcohol, Captain Scott or Troy.
I do have a lineup of beers with me, but I'm going to wait till we're a little bit further into the show before we start. Otherwise, I will be doing all sorts of stupid things.
So Alaska Smock took Riker. Is that where you're leaning, or you like one of the other cards?
That Troy was pretty entertaining.
That's true.
One of the first campaigns as well, if I remember rightly. She's okay, but Troy events are a thing. She gets lots of them, certainly.
We have any first contact fans in the chat?
Oh.
I think most people are on Riker here, but We Are Borg is stumping for drunk Troy.
We did just hit $600, so Auto, that will be your pull next. Thank you very much for everyone that donated.
Big donation from Captain Buster. It says, Timeline Stocks have been a bright highlight in a rough year, and this is a fabulous way to do something worthwhile. Nice to see Idle made an effort and had a shave, but he could have put a shirt on.
Okay, look, now hang on. I have got something appropriate on there.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's the Beckett Mariner shirt. That's good.
It's the good. I love it. Right, I've got to think about our next donation.
Yeah, I'll pop on after this, and chat can pick mine.
How's your singing voice,
Oh,
Auto?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll find out.
I think it's a slam dunk for Depaul here. Best Voyager, most events, if you're not counting Discovery Megas. Double
And
collections.
This one's costumed.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, easy.
Wow. That clinches it there. That was not hard. Oh, wow. That was funny.
So is it better to have an easy choice or a tough choice?
Don't know.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now it gets interesting.
I think that's Phlox. Very, very good.
Do you enjoy the Gauntlet, or is it a means to an end?
Can't say it's the most fun I've ever had in this game. That's for sure. Just to snag a Red Angel and a copy of the Bartender, but it seems to just be a merit suck. I just can't. managed to crack the top 25 in any gauntlet I've ever tried, no matter how hard
Phlox would help there.
push through.
Phlox might make that easier. Chad is definitely on the Phlox bandwagon here.
After disappointing them twice with Dax, I better go with Phlox.
Okay.
I think
Chad-
pressure from chat.
All right, Chad, you sold him on it, so good one.
Yep, I yield.
Children
Which
are thumping.
Cisco's that? Captain Cisco.
That's
okay.
Captain. I think this might be Saru. He's fairly decent. How's your EV suit collection?
Biology.
Hexabiology, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Now we do get a Saru event in 2 weeks.
True. Yep.
Don't know what kind it will be, so maybe it's a skirmish and you won't be able to use them. But
Yeah. Hang on. That should be.
yeah, it'll
be
be
on-
in 2 weeks. So we
So
don't
the-
have
yeah,
any
yeah.
information on
No,
that
we do,
yet.
we
just
do.
know-
No, we do because
We
they
do?
published the
Schedule's
mega.
up.
Yeah, the schedule's up. I forget what it was. I think it is a No, it's either a galaxy or a skirmish. I can't remember which. I'll have to have a look. Hang on. Let me have a look.
I don't think we have information.
It's a galaxy. Yeah, it's faction, which is next week for Saru, and then after that's a galaxy event. So he'll play well there. Maybe not one star.
Oh, that's right. It's a mega.
Yeah. Remember what we spoke about on Wednesday? Barry Waddle, Barry Manilow.
This particular behold is a collector's paradise. Everybody's got multiple collections.
I think we
Do
might
you have
be.
a favorite Star Trek captain you're leaning toward?
Yeah, I was definitely that way. I can't resist.
Ho ho ho.
I think Cisco's always great value, as stars would say.
He would. He did just pop in. I just spotted his avatar sneaking in there.
Mm-hmm.
My old fleet admiral goes by the name Ben Cisco in game, and he showed up to my house once in the old DS9
Wow.
top, and he had printed out Cisco's head and stuck it to a little popsicle stick and held it in front of his face.
Brilliant.
Oh wow!
Let's have a look at this one. This might be Data. I think Anorax is getting on a bit. What is it?
Yeah, he's pretty old there.
Scoundrel, so the megas are gone for that. Data is costumed.
Well, that's true. Costume.
Again,
He'll get more events than the others as well.
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Of all the main cast, I mean, I don't seem to be incredibly well represented with Datas on my crew. So yeah, that
Even
definitely
better.
can help. Absolutely.
Oh, so when we did this pull stream on Tuesday, I think everyone was very excited to see Mayweather. So you already have a star on him here. Is this
There
an
you
easy
go.
choice for you? Or are you going somewhere else?
I think it is. I mean, I'd be kind of interested in the Sarek. It is a mirror and a Vulcan. But,
Are you enjoying Star Trek Discovery?
I didn't get to watch it. I haven't really seen any of the current season.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My last couple of months been incredibly busy. We went from me filling in almost every other department except my own to getting my departments up and running at 2 casinos simultaneously. So, yeah, I haven't spent a whole lot of time.
So, okay, here we go.
Front of
Here's a
television.
question for you. If you could play cards with any Star Trek characters, who would it be?
Well, Data's got to be in there, especially Data back in San Francisco. Just so funny how he cleans them all out and is wearing all their various cards.
Oh, yeah,
That was
from Times
a
Arrow,
riot.
yeah.
Riker? Yeah, that's an automatic. Riker's got to be at the table, and it's certainly got to be early to mid years from the series. back. I mean, nobody on the original series really played a whole lot of poker. Axe probably has got to be at the table. I mean, I know she played a lot of tango, but one would imagine that in all those lifetimes, she probably played a hell of a lot of poker. There's no way she could have avoided it being around so many humanoids. Quark, maybe.
So
Definitely got a lot of gamble in him, and
He would cheat.
Yeah.
he would learn the game immediately.
Would you, what, if you want to give away this confidential information, but what is your tell? Do you have a tell?
Ooh.
You don't have to say. If you... Is it you just start talking about Star Trek? Is that the tell?
No, I managed to iron that out a long time ago. I had some really good mentors who were very kind enough to actually let me in on my own tells.
Nice.
Was
this before or after they took all your money?
When I'm playing.
Was this before or after they took all your money?
In between.
That's lucky.
When they realized that they could make more money investing in me than trying to take it from me. Turned it around. But yeah, it was a good happenstance. I used to get ultra serious when I had really good cards, as opposed to jovial and garrulous. So yeah. So I managed to turn that around and finally became rather conversational in any event, and really kept it even. Yeah, no, I managed to iron that out. I've got to go with Mayweather here.
Yeah.
So you've turned around and used your fantastic winnings to help support the kids today. I'm sure they appreciate it.
Totally. I hope so. I'll do it. I mean, I ended up having a pretty fortuitous year. I made it out of the furlough to come back to work, even though my department wasn't operating. I was still being put to work and paid to basically help out everybody else to run my own teams.
Yeah.
But it actually turned out really well. What was a pretty tough year, it turned out really well, and so I absolutely feel I have to give back in some way.
Oh, it's very much appreciaed.
Very appreciated. Yeah.
Blew us past our first donation
Oh shoot!
goal.
No.
You can get them back. It's fine.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh, no, not again.
Not again. I like that.
Okay, saved by the bell then.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for sharing your pulls with us. It's been great to have you on.
Enjoy the Gary 7.
Yes.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it, gentlemen. Keep it up. This has been great.
Will do.
I'll watch the rest when I get back down south. Thanks again, guys.
You travel safe.
Have a nice move.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming up next on the show, we have VIP Zero's own Captain Sheridan.